Welcome to this shadow work meditation. Today, we'll set off on a journey of self-discovery, exploring the hidden aspects of your psyche with compassion and curiosity. At the end of this meditation, I will share practical tips to help you dive deeper into your shadow work, so be sure to stay with us until the end. This practice may bring up intense emotions or memories, so remember that you're in control. You can pause or stop at any time. Let's begin. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Ensure that you're in a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Take a moment to adjust your posture, allowing your body to feel supported and at ease. For best results, I find that doing shadow work is best in a warm, dimly lit, quiet space. Close your eyes gently and begin to turn your attention inward. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel any tension begin to melt away with each exhale. Continue to breathe deeply and naturally. With each inhale, imagine you're drawing in calm, healing energy. With each exhale, release any stress or worry you may be carrying. Now, let's take a few moments to ground ourselves. Imagine roots growing from the base of your spine, extending deep into the earth. These roots anchor you, providing stability and connection to the nurturing energy of the earth. Feel this grounding energy slowly rising through your body, starting at your feet and moving upwards. It flows through your legs, into your torso, down your arms to your fingertips, up your neck, and throughout your head. Your entire body is now filled with this calm, grounding energy. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice. Perhaps it's to approach yourself with kindness, to learn something new about yourself, or to heal an aspect of your inner world. Whatever your intention, hold it gently in your mind as we proceed. As we begin our journey inward, imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a beautiful, lush garden. This garden represents your inner world with all its beauty and complexity. Take a moment to observe the entrance. What does it look like? Is it an ornate gate, a simple wooden door, or perhaps just an opening in a hedge? Whatever form it takes, know that this is the gateway to your inner self. Take a deep breath and step into the garden. As you enter, notice the path beneath your feet. Is it made of smooth stones, soft grass, or perhaps it's a dirt trail? Feel the texture under your feet as you begin to walk slowly along the path. As you move deeper into the garden, become aware of your surroundings. Notice the plants and flowers on either side of the path. Some may be familiar to you, representing aspects of yourself that you know well. Others might be new or unusual, symbolizing parts of yourself yet to be fully explored. Continue walking, allowing yourself to be drawn to whatever catches your attention. Perhaps there's a particular flower or tree that seems to call to you. As you approach it, take a moment to examine it closely. What color is it? What's its shape? Does it have a scent? This plant represents an aspect of your shadow self, a part of you that you may have overlooked or pushed aside. As you observe it, notice any feelings or thoughts that arise. There's no need to judge or analyze, simply observe with curiosity. Now, gently reach out and touch this plant. As your fingers make contact, you may feel a surge of energy or emotion. This is the energy of your shadow self, asking to be acknowledged and integrated. Take a deep breath, allowing this energy to flow through you. It may feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar, but remember that it's a part of you, deserving of your attention and acceptance. As you continue to connect with this energy, you notice the path leading deeper into the garden. Follow it, knowing that it's guiding you towards greater self-understanding. The path now leads you to a clearing in the center of the garden. In this clearing, you see a mirror standing upright. This is no ordinary mirror. It has the power to reveal aspects of your shadow self. Approach the mirror slowly, taking deep, calming breaths. As you stand before it, you see your reflection, but it's slightly different from what you're used to seeing. This reflection represents your shadow self, the parts of you that you often hide or deny. Take a moment to really look at this reflection. What do you notice that's different? Perhaps the expression is unfamiliar, or there are features you don't usually see. Pay attention to any emotions or sensations that arise as you observe. Now imagine you can step through the mirror, merging with this reflection of your shadow self. As you do so, you may feel a rush of emotions or sensations. These might include fear, anger, sadness, or even joy. Whatever you feel, allow it to flow through you without resistance. You are now experiencing the world from the perspective of your shadow self. Take a moment to look around the garden from this new viewpoint. How does it appear different? Are there colours or details you didn't notice before? As you explore this perspective, you may become aware of thoughts or desires that you usually keep hidden. Perhaps you notice a longing for something you've denied yourself, or anger about a situation you've pretended doesn't bother you. Whatever arises, acknowledge it with compassion and curiosity. Remember, these aspects of yourself are not good or bad. They simply are. They're parts of your whole self that have been waiting to be seen and understood. Take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to fully experience this shadow perspective. With each breath, you're integrating this energy, bringing it into harmony with your conscious self. When you feel ready, step back through the mirror. As you do, you carry with you the awareness and energy of your shadow self. You're now standing in the clearing as your whole self, both your familiar conscious self and the newly acknowledged shadow aspects. Now that you've connected with your shadow self, it's time to engage in a dialogue. In your mind's eye, see your shadow self standing before you. This might appear as the reflection you saw in the mirror, or it may take on a different form entirely. Whatever form it takes, know that this is a representation of the parts of yourself you're beginning to acknowledge and integrate. Take a moment to really observe this figure. Notice any details about its appearance, its posture, the energy it exudes. As you do this, be aware of any emotions or physical sensations that arise in you. Now imagine you can speak to this shadow self. What would you like to ask it? Perhaps you're curious about why it's been hidden or what it needs from you. Maybe you want to know what lessons or strengths it has to offer. Pause for a moment, allowing yourself to formulate a question. When you're ready, mentally ask your question and then listen patiently for the response. The answer may come in words, images, or feelings. Trust whatever arises. Take the next 30 seconds to get in tune with these messages. Now it's the shadow's turn to speak to you. Listen closely as it shares a message with you. This message may be something you need to hear, even if it's challenging. The message may come in many forms: words, images, feelings. Pay close attention to what comes up for you right now. Remember to approach this with openness and without judgment. Again, let's take the next 30 seconds to tune in. As this dialogue comes to a close, express gratitude to your shadow self for this interaction. Acknowledge the courage it took to face these hidden aspects of yourself. Now it's time to begin integrating the insights and energy you've gained from this encounter with your shadow self. Imagine that you and your shadow self are standing face to face in the clearing. As you look at each other, you begin to notice a soft, warm light emanating from both of you. This light grows brighter and brighter, gradually blurring the boundaries between you and your shadow self. The light continues to intensify until it's so bright that you can no longer distinguish between yourself and your shadow. You've become one integrated being. Feel this integration in your body. Perhaps you notice a sense of wholeness or a new vibration of energy flowing through you. Take a few deep breaths, allowing this integrated energy to settle into every cell of your being. As you stand in this integrated state, reflect on the insights you've gained during this meditation. What have you learned about yourself? How might you apply these insights in your daily life? Take a moment to set an intention for how you'll honor and work with these shadow aspects moving forward. Perhaps you'll commit to being more honest with yourself about your feelings, or to expressing a part of yourself you've kept hidden. Remember, integration is an ongoing process. You may need to return to this practice multiple times as you continue to explore and embrace all aspects of yourself. Now it's time to gradually return to your normal waking consciousness. Begin by becoming aware of your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes, reawakening your physical body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently open your eyes. Pause for a moment to reorient yourself to your surroundings. Notice how you feel in your body. Are there any lingering sensations or emotions? Before you fully return to your day, take a moment to journal about your experience. Write down any insights, emotions, or messages that came up during the meditation. This will help you process the experience and remember the important revelations you've had. Remember to be gentle with yourself for the rest of the day. Shadow work can be intense, and it's important to give yourself time and space to integrate the experience. Thank you for engaging in this shadow work meditation. By exploring and integrating your shadow self, you're taking important steps towards wholeness and self-understanding. Remember that this is an ongoing journey, and each time you practice, you may uncover new, mysterious, hidden aspects of yourself. Here are some suggestions for continuing your shadow work. 1. Regular practice. Set aside time regularly for shadow work meditation. This could be weekly or bi-weekly, depending on what feels right for you. 2. Journaling. Keep a shadow work journal where you can record your experiences, insights, and any patterns you notice. 3. Creative expression. Use art, music, or movement to express and explore shadow aspects that arise during your practice. 4. Mindfulness in daily life. Pay attention to your reactions and triggers in everyday situations. These can often point to shadow aspects that need attention. 5. Seek support. Consider working with a therapist or coach who specializes in shadow work. They can provide guidance and support as you navigate this deep inner work. 6. Self-compassion. Always approach your shadow work with kindness and compassion for yourself. Remember that every part of you, including your shadow, deserves love and acceptance. 7. Integration practices. Look for ways to consciously integrate the insights from your shadow work into your daily life. This might involve setting intentions, creating new habits, or making changes in your relationships or work. 8. Body awareness. Pay attention to how shadow work affects you physically. You might notice changes in your energy levels, sleep patterns, or even physical sensations in specific parts of your body. 9. Dream work. Keep a dream journal and look for themes or symbols that might relate to your shadow aspects. Dreams can often provide valuable insights into our unconscious mind. 10. Nature connection. Spend time in nature regularly. The natural world can provide a supportive environment for processing and integrating shadow work. Remember, the goal of shadow work is not to eliminate parts of yourself, but to bring them into conscious awareness so that you can live a more authentic, integrated life. By acknowledging and embracing all aspects of yourself, you free up energy that was once used for repression and denial. This energy can then be channeled into creativity, growth, and positive change in your life. As you continue on this journey of self-discovery and integration, be patient with yourself. Shadow work is a lifelong process, and each step you take brings you closer to wholeness and self-acceptance. May this practice bring you greater self-understanding, emotional freedom, and a deeper sense of peace. Thank you for your courage in exploring the depths of your being. Until our next meditation, may you walk in the world with greater awareness and compassion for yourself and others. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more guided meditations, soothing soundscapes, sleep or study aids, and more. Until next time.